The skies over Johnson County on Friday morning practically screamed spring storm season. Rain came through before some of us were up. But you can bet the folks in Pleasant Hill, Missouri, with the big Doppler radar out back, were watching it all very closely.
We had a complex of thunderstorms this morning to worry about. Didn't produce anything severe. We had some flooding concerns.
It came through St. Joe. Leavenworth had some down power stuff and then kind of rolled through.
I came in at 4, and then now, we've kind of hit this lull period. We've got showers exiting to our east, and then now our concern is shifting toward the severe weather that is possible later this afternoon into the evening hours. You cross far northwestern Missouri, close to the Iowa border.
The heaviest rain looks to be along and east of I-35.
This office is one of 122 across the country, tracking weather and issuing warnings to nearly 3 million people in Kansas City, northeast Kansas, northwest Missouri, even all the way to the edge of the Ozarks. And because weather is weather, they're on it 24/7.
We work rotating shifts here. Most of us are kind of night owls, so we're used to working the night shift, and it's a little bit of a wear and tear, but it's what we signed up for, and it's the job that we have to do.
Today is one of those days where our tornado risk is pretty high, one of the highest that we've had in the past several years.
The Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has been wary of this weekend for a while now. Their convective outlook projected a 10% chance of tornadoes in the area, which might not sound like much, but the last time it was that high, an F3 hit Linwood, Kansas.
We go through immense training on issuing warnings, and we're using the radar data and looking at the radar data, learn how to interrogate storms, what we call it, and looking to see for the different signatures we look for. Even in my 16 years in the Weather Service, the technology has just gotten so much greater.
Ironically, the likelihood of a storm like this reforming and growing more severe goes up when the sun comes out, heating the atmosphere and creating more drama when warm and cooler air collide.
I think there's going to be hail and damaging winds. I think so. If we are able to get that clearing in, then I think we might be seeing better chances for very large hail, like 2-inch plus diameter.
The when and where is the real puzzle for these forecasters to solve in real time, using models and measurements that stream in from various sources, including good old weather balloons.
We're looking at high levels of instability. We're looking at what is the difference in temperature with height as we go up. And again, it all boils down to those different variables, mainly temperature and moisture. Just a limiting factor, just like one limiting factor could mean the difference between discrete supercells and tornadoes and nothing.
Okay, spoiler coming. The SPC now says those clouds did linger long enough that for today at least, this won't be needed here.
So they've actually removed the heightened tornado threat out of the Kansas City metros. But further off to the north across northwestern Missouri, there's still an enhanced risk for strong to violent tornadoes. What I'm working on here is I'm going to be updating our briefing packet that goes out to our emergency managers, media partners.
While Chad updates the integrated warning team, the men and women here turn their focus to the north. In fact, it's not long before Jonathan joins a call to decide just what counties the new tornado watch will cover.
I'm okay with it. I know it's kind of the hard corner there of northwest Missouri, but I don't think it's a problem for us to have those 3 counties.
And it's not long after that we're asked politely to let the event, as they call it, begin without us.
We're still anticipating this potential in the late afternoon from 4 to 9, and then how it will look tomorrow. And so we constantly want to update and keep people informed on how things are changing so they can be prepared.
There's no place I'd rather be than here working a severe weather event. And for us, it's probably the most gratifying thing for meteorologists is to be in the situation where you're able to provide useful warnings to people so that they can take the proper precautions and protect themselves. The big reason why we signed up for this job was for days just like today.